Welcome to Surviving the Side Hustle, the podcast for high performers who've gone all in, but still feeling a little stuck. I'm your host, Rob Tracy, coach, speaker, and creator of the Prime Performance Process. If you're a solopreneur, small business owner, or just launched your side hustle and you're tired of grinding with no momentum, this is for you. Every week, we bring you guests that have broke the code, generated momentum, and finally got unstuck. And we're diving into their stories, their struggles, and their secrets to generating massive momentum in both their personal and professional lives. We don't do fluff here. We do frameworks, real talk, and share the kind of insights that get you unstuck for good. Welcome, and let's get rolling. But before we dive in, I gotta remind you, if you're overwhelmed, spinning your wheels, or just tired of hustling without the results, it's time for a Prime Performance Strategy session. In this free call, we'll zoom out on your life and business, identify the real reason you're feeling stuck, and build a game plan to help you reclaim your confidence, energy, and gain some clarity so you can get back to doing what you set out to do. Lead, grow, and thrive. This isn't surface level coaching. It's a system built on resilience, intentionality, clarity, and alignment. So head over to survivingthesidehustle.com/free call to grab your spot today. Again, that's survivingthesidehustle.com/free call. Let's get going and help you look good, feel good, and do great things. Welcome back to another episode of Surviving the Side Hustle recap episode. So I got to kick it off this week in asking you guys, what if the secret to growing your business wasn't about hustling harder, but actually about loving better? That was the biggest takeaway from this week's episode, where I got to interview Meredith and Craig, a husband and wife duo from Prince Edward Island, who turned their marriage into a movement. They discovered that when your relationship is aligned, your momentum multiplies, and not just in love, but in business, energy, and impact. This week, when I sat down, Meredith and Craig, they are the founders of Road of Life Coaching, a powerhouse couple helping others strengthen their marriages and partnerships through intentional communication, curiosity, and fun. They're corporate escapees turned coaches, proving that the right relationship can become your greatest asset and your greatest teacher at the same time. See, after leaving their safe corporate careers, they stumbled through real estate and they went through some tough times, struggling financially and questioning everything, all until a single moment of clarity hit them. They realized that the real gift wasn't in properties, it was in people. And now today, through their coaching and mastermind programs, Meredith and Craig teach couples how to thrive as partners in life and in business, using things like vulnerability, setting structure, and teamwork to strengthen every connection. My three main takeaways that I want you guys to hone in and really think about is, number one, challenge creates clarity. See, when their corporate worlds collapsed, they didn't just change jobs, I should say. They changed directions. That challenge forced them to ask deeper questions to themselves, like, who are we and what do we actually want in our lives to look like? Sometimes it's the breakdown that really builds your direction. The second takeaway I want you to remember here is vulnerability builds connection. Their coaching journey started not from expertise, but from honesty. They spoke on stage about their relationship struggles and people saw themselves in their story. Vulnerability isn't a weakness, it was leadership. And the third thing I want you guys to remember is that presence protects partnerships. They shared that quality time doesn't mean quantity of time. 20 minutes of undistracted phone-free presence will actually strengthen your relationship way more than spending 4 hours, half attention, double screen mode on your phone while watching Netflix. And, it's because when your energy is drained, you can't pour into anybody else. Not your business, not your clients, and definitely not your partner. So you might be saying, okay, cool, these are good to know, but how can I relate this to what I'm doing, what I'm working on right now? First takeaway there about how challenge creates clarity. Well, it's essentially prime principle number one, all about resilience, because it takes courage to walk away from comfort in anything that we're doing, especially to rebuild from scratch. Meredith and Craig didn't just take a little step away. They took a leap, and they really learned to trust their gut through the uncertainty. That's why resilience really looks like on a day to day, growing stronger through the stress, through the challenges. And the second takeaway, vulnerability builds connection. That aligns perfectly with prime principle number 5 about social support and influence. Because we're constantly trying to influence, sell, and connect with so many people as entrepreneurs and side hustlers. And it's important to remember that influence starts with authenticity. If you can't be honest with the people closest to you, you'll never build trust with your clients, your team, customers, or audience at all. So get out there and make sure that you're being vulnerable and share and really build those connections. And then finally, the third takeaway about presence protecting partnership. This hits home perfectly with prime principle number 2 about intentional consumption. It's so important today more than ever about protecting your attention. Managing your energy and being fully present is one of the most powerful investments you can make as a side hustler, both in your relationships and in your results that you're trying to achieve. So as I kind of wrap up this, if you're interested and want to learn more about Meredith and Craig, then I highly encourage you go follow them on Instagram. Their handle is at Meredith and Craig, or you can visit roadoflifecoaching.com. They're really doing some incredible work, helping couples communicate better, reconnect deeper, and find more fun in their marriage and business too. You can also check out their free 30-day email challenge. It's built around the idea that small hinges swing big doors. So keep that in mind and dive into that challenge as soon as possible. And finally, what I really loved most about this conversation is that it connects directly to what I teach in Prime Performance Coaching. When you build resilience and intentionality into your relationships, you create momentum in every aspect of your life. And if you are someone who's craving the same kind of growth in your habits, mindset, and leaderships, encourage you to reach out and join us inside the Momentum Mastermind, where every Monday we meet live to reflect, refocus, and rebuild your momentum using signature frameworks like Rise to the Challenge and planting your flag and even reviewing the team triangle. You can grab your seat super quick and easy just for $25 a month or $250 for the year. You can find that at survivingthesidehustle.com/mastermind. And before I let you guys go, I want to leave you with this one challenge for the week. So if you take nothing from this conversation or anything else you learned from me for this week, I want you to try to do this. Schedule one 20-minute, no distraction connection with somebody who actually matters to you in your life. That's right. No phones, no emails, no multitasking. Just be where you are and where your feet are, whether that's your partner, just a friend, or even a client of yours. Give them your full attention. Then when you're done with that, tag me at Rob Tracy and share how that moment shifted your energy. If you're not going to write a post or a story, just send me a DM and give me permission and I'll share your story to the world out there. Because remember, your business will only grow as strong as your relationships do. So fill your cup up, protect your presence, and never stop having fun along the way. Till next time, keep pushing your limits, keep refining the process that you're working through, and always keep surviving the side hustle. Peace. And that's it for this episode of Surviving the Side Hustle. If you found this valuable, the best way to support the show is to rate and review on Apple or Spotify. It helps get the show in front of more driven individuals just like you, and helps them discover the tools to get unstuck break through burnout and build something real. And you can always connect deeper with me, our guests, or grab free resources at survivingthesidehustle.com/Rob. Whether it's a strategy call, the Prime Performance Personality Quiz, some of our products, or just to check out our free content library, connect with us over at survivingthesidehustle.com/Rob. And hey, remember this, you weren't meant to just grind. You were built to grow. So stay conscious, stay committed, and keep showing up. Peace, guys.